Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Boardroom Times, a show that takes a satirical view on news from the world of business. As you can tell from my condescending tone, my overemphasized accent, and the fancy suit that I'm wearing, that I used to be an investment banker. And now I'm a comedian. It's been a very logical financial progression. But welcome to the show. Let's start with the news from the world of business today. First news item, Bharti Airtel cuts data prices. Now, contrary to popular perception, this is not as compensation for that annoying Airtel 4G curve. In fact, it is believed that this strategy actually was deployed to counter Reliance's strategy of deploying data prices with low-cost live phones. When some executives complained that this is predatory pricing by Reliance, the Reliance strategy team responded with the following slide: "Maar life, maar rules." In a further diversification move, Reliance Industries has also clubbed its petrol arm with its retail arm. Secret documents suggest the company may also be entering the domain of infertility treatment, thus explaining its slogan, Karlo Dinya Muthi Mein. The stock of PVR is looking at a significant uptick in earnings, driven by high earnings from Jungle Book in Q1 and Sultan in the current quarter. One movie is about how other animals have to save themselves from an arrogant, marauding, dangerous beast who destroys everything in his path. The other one is Jungle Book. So I believe there are a lot of good headwinds coming for the PVR stock, especially with Qawwali being another big grosser. Now, some funds have complained that these movies are too heavily driven just by star names and not by any underlying content. Now, this is really ironic coming from the same private equity funds who last year were happy to throw money at any startup just because promoter ke naam mein Bansal hai. These people have had even less discretion in chasing startups than teenagers chasing Pokemons. Falling merchant fees boost plastic money. Today you can swipe your credit card to pay for vada pav. In fact, it's not just high street vendors. Even a bhelwala in Mumbai and a sugarcane juice vendor in Bhopal is willing to accept credit cards. So imagine a situation where you go to your panwala and have a cigarette with plastic money. I guess you can even get your Paytm cashback in discounts for cancer treatments. But I still cannot imagine a situation where I actually go up to a hooker and say, "Madam, Paytm karo." A survey shows that 85% of Indians prefer to work overseas for better salary and better standard of living. Now, this is especially prevalent in the IT industry, but a lot of IT employees typically keep complaining about everything, ranging from bad salary prospects, unclear career progression, and a lack of meaningful work. But the IT industry has studied this extensively, and they've realized that all these problems can be addressed with the following solution. In fact, this solution is proved to be highly effective, with 9 out of 10 employees coming back with the following feedback. Internet of Things gives India opportunities. After its recent acquisition by SoftBank, the tech major ARM CEO went on record saying, "India has amazing expertise in Internet of Things." I guess he must truly be in awe of India's Jugaad innovation capability. Because guys, this is the Indian version of Internet of Things. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Boardroom Times. If you want to see more of us, please go ahead and click like, share and subscribe. Or as we call it in the corporate world, CC to all. But make sure you keep your manager in PCC.